What's up, guys? We're back with another retro unboxing again, third one in a row. We're just going up in years apparently. We went from GT210 to 550 Ti to 1050. Yeah, I'm pretty sure GT210 actually came out after the 550 Ti. But this box is beat up. But this is a GTX 1050 I got, and I got it for a really decent price actually. This is the Gigabyte overclocked edition, which is cool. Just didn't have it, and the fact that it came with a box was already a bonus to begin with. So let's just get right into it. So, game ready drivers, DirectX 12, GameWorks, WindForce. So I'm guessing they're trying to tote their like fan curve cooling. I'm not exactly sure what WindForce is. I'm pretty sure it's just like what they call their cooling, or their cooler and their fan curve that they apply to the graphics card fans. Which, like, that's nothing special. I could literally set up a utility and adjust the fan curves myself. Anyways, you don't really need to adjust fan curves for a 1050 though. Like, that's such a low powered card that if you're cooking a 1050, you obviously just apparently want to kill your graphics card. Actually, if you're cooking a 1050, why the heck are you living in Arizona? That was a bad joke. I'm sorry. I'm feeling kind of silly today. I'm feeling kind of silly today. Hopefully I don't end up in a psych ward. There's a QR code. I'm gonna guess it's to Gigabyte site. I got a little too silly with my therapist. Yeah, it goes to gigabyte.com. Okay. Alright, well, let's look on the back. There's nothing remarkable on the sides besides the QR code. I wonder if you can scan it through the video. Somebody scan it through the video and let me know. My quality might not be good enough for my videos, but it's very basic. I mean, just saying 1050 over and over and over. The WindForce ×2 cooling system. Don't know why you would tote that. The WindForce ×2 cooling system features two 80mm fans and unique fan blade design, together delivering a effective heat dissipation capacity for higher performance at lower temperatures. Again, it's a 1050. You're not going to get very much out of it, and it's not going to run hot. You could put one fan on this, and probably I'd have to look at the cooler before I say cut down half the cooler, and the car would still run fine, but we'll get to that when we get to it. One-click super overclocking. With a simple click on Aorus graphics engine, gamers can easily... Oh, so the overclock edition means you overclock your card. No, I'm sure it probably comes pre-overclocked from factory. But, like, they're saying, hey, you can overclock it further. This card is made for overclocking. Again, though, it's a 1050. You're not going to get very much out of it. That silicon will only be pushed so far. And the fact that it does not have a PCIe power pin going into the card will also limit how far you can push this. So, I find that very silly. OCE... So, powered by NVIDIA GTX 1050 GPU, 2GB memory. This is going to be really short because there's not a lot of information to read here. Like, this is it. Like, here's the requirements. Or here's it talking about it. The requirements are actually down here. You can see them before I read them. So, minimum 300 watt or greater power supply. Man, that's crazy that we went from the GT210, which is a craptastic card. If you use it, not hating on you for using it if you really need to or you just have no other choice. More power to you. I'm just saying it's not a very good card. But we went from that being a 300 watt power requirement card to this, which is a wildly way better card. Like quintuple. That's what I'm thinking of. Quintuple the performance, probably. Something crazy like that. So minimum 300 watt or greater, minimum system power requirement based on PC configuration with an Intel Core i7 3.2 GHz CPU. Okay, I hate that they only said Intel Core i7. They didn't specify which generation. Was it 4th gen? Was it 6th gen? Because I'm pretty sure 6th gen was out when this card was released. Like, those are wildly different CPUs. As far as I know, the 6th gen i7 actually runs, is less power hungry than the 4th gen i7 by a decent margin. I'm throwing out my knowledge here. I don't know for sure, but I could look it up. We could, I think it'd be 4770K would be the i7 they would shoot for. I mean, if they did 4090K or 4790K, that would be insane. Intel i7 6600K power consumption. 83 watts on the 6700K. 84. Okay. So they are in the ballpark. They are around the same. I apologize. Now, the problem is but then you also get, no, okay. Okay, you know what? I am all for being proven wrong. I am wrong. Apparently all the Intel i7s, I don't have a lot of i7s lingering around in my collection, believe it or not. But apparently all the i7s have the same TDP requirement. Okay. Anyways, there's really not much else for me to do but open it. So that's it. I don't think I got anything else besides the actual card. Oh no, I did. I got a quick start guide, and I got the Aorus. When did the Aorus brand surface? Because I know Gigabyte didn't have Aorus always. Because they had made Aorus to separate like their gaming from something else, I thought. By the way, if you guys want this box, let me know. I keep it for a week, and then after a week after I post the video for this unboxing, and then I throw it out, typically. So, be aware of that. Really basic quick start guide for sure. I have it in Hebrew. Is that Hebrew? You know, I'm gonna be honest, if you have a restricted substances and chemical symbols, but it's in Chinese, it's a little weird. Like, what? I mean, this is cool. Showing you all the different outputs. DVI-D, DVI interchangeable. I mean, the install media is so basic. I can't even find English. Here we go. Yeah, there is like one... I do not approve. Garbage. I mean, at least it doesn't come with like any extra crap. It's just the driver disc. That's cool. Alright, let's get on to the card. This is the thing everybody's waiting for. I will probably throw this. Yeah. I'll throw this out. But this is their patented wind force cooling. I could see part of this cooler being maybe shaved off, but I get this cooler is probably the max that they could make it before the card did have heat transfer issues, like the heatsink inside, because the heatsink is not very big. So I will say that that was somewhere else I was wrong. You probably couldn't cut that in half and keep this card that cool. Now, I will say, overclocking this card still, you won't get anything out of it because no PCIe power. You're purely limited. You're purely at the mercy of the wattage that the PCIe slot provides, which I believe is like, I think it's 125 watts if I recall, 100 watts, something along those lines. Can't remember. It's a cool card. This is one of those cards that it was just like, I've seen these everywhere. And I figured it was just time to get one in the collection. I put in a bid for it. It was a bid thing that I won. The fact that I got the box and was able to do a video on it is just a pure bonus. But anyways, yeah, that's it. This card is going to go in the collection. It already is in the collection, technically. But this will be in the haul video, too. I love this, like, plated. I'm not sure what you would call this. This isn't nickel plated. This is something else plated. These are really nice. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ding dong notification bell. Another retro unboxing on down. Now on to the haul, because that's everybody's favorite piece of content and my favorite, for that matter. So see you in a minute. Later.